Nice.
Dummy, is that Donnie? Or Tay?
Yeah, that's Donnie playing. Clipper.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel Salone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jaws. I'm not a guard. Go hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part. But them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to the well. Not worried about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS another loss. GPS another loss. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they. Taking notice. Taking notice.
Let me know when you ready, Elite.
I just pressed that.
The stream up, y'all.
Yes, sir. What? Hold up, yo. Y'all seen this video of this little white boy on Dr. Phil, yo? Yo, hold up. The mother was like everything that they do in the video is the good and the women. Listen to what the kid says, yo. Listen to what he says.
Take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week.
You gotta look out early. You gotta look out to the corner, man. I'll whoop that little nigga ass. And then
Good luck, James.
Grand Theft Auto is not even playing that shit.
I just smoked G. What are you talking about? No, I just smoked G. 35-7.
Okay, Coach, the playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid rain. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
You know you're not jumping 40 feet in the air.
Represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. One of these teams in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? The 21-yard line.
Yeah. I'm mad. Atlanta don't have no Nike black pants.
They'll try and run for the first
I mean,
time.
he's just straight touch
Kerrigan in on the tackle.
You know what time it is.
Defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the. It's caught.
Andy is that one.
Touchdown, Falcons. Andy Isabella, 77 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game
Their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Travel.
Oh, man. Here we go with this odd power formation.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Go on there.
Second and 5. And left side here, it's Graham.
Yes, sir.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that
I
should have
prefer
been
you to just
intercepted,
catch it instead of
but
just
it winds up
smacking the
falling
target.
incomplete.
That's okay.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Why you hit my player
Here are
like
the
that?
Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him
Look
on
at
his
so
side of the
fast.
field. Sees that the
This
ball's moved to
nigga.
the middle
Yeah.
and just
Oh
runs
my
over there to help
gosh.
out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Yo, plastic.
Looks like
Yo,
the
you
Packers
see how
have added an
fast
extra
this nigga
DB
is?
on 3rd down.
Yo, that animation. Low.
From the gun, Bates. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Sua
Well, I tell you,
Cravens?
Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camps, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An out cut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Yo, get out of your step, turn around and catch it. Oh my gosh.
Normally he's pretty reliable.
He won't stop
Usually catches
backpedaling.
what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yo.
He's got the first down and more. Pass
Yo.
interference.
Look how, like, who even is that? Yo.
This is one of those
That
plays
was
that can
he's
go
so.
either way, but we've seen
Yo,
the
he's
influence of the
so.
college game now in the NFL. We're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
What did he say?
First down carry here for Johnson. Nifty move.
Yeah, I know. He
So
said he was
got
going to get a
3-1 tackle,
contract
but
with
couldn't
Green
do a
Bay
whole lot
first.
else. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely,
Kill that
route is
man,
not
yo. You
called
just
if
gotta
don't
run
have a
and
guy who
roll
can
your
throw the ball
shoulder.
and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm guy who can
Man,
rifle
he
it in
did.
there, and they
No,
were able to
David
successfully
Johnson
complete
was
that one.
MVP.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game.
Yo, I took my eyes off the screen for a split second, and that's what he did.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him
that.
7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You can't set them up.
2nd and 3. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Look at these tackle animations. He get like 7 yards.
7 yards there and a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What you saying?
Yo, that's Denzel Ward. Yo, he just running a straight line and they not letting me tackle this nigga. Like, yo, he done, like, he don't even have, he don't even have nowhere to run, yo, and they not letting me tackle him. Like, you see that?
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He's not even letting me attempt to tackle him.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, it's Freeman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yes, I got it all. Philip Lindsay, let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Philip Lindsay, 50 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yo, he had to wind up and everything. I'm glad he got it off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
From now on, you line up in that formation. That's a run commit silence to that left. But dummy, that nigga is so fast.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. That'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First and 10. Richardson.
I know it's coming, bro. I just ran it out for him, yo. He's just so slow, yo.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 for 13, yo.
Size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths.
Oh, wide open, complete.
So nobody gonna play.
Right around the 10-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Well, Donnie. You could have walked in.
Yo, look at, like, this play is unstoppable. Look. Like, yo, I know it's coming.
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
Damn.
And the Packers are within an extra point.
Yeah, I know that play coming, yo. And this nigga just keep catching one off of it. Like, yo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Something I can do about that. Nigga is slow.
John Rock is slow. Like,
here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Richardson. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked him.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second
this nigga Andy is a bum, yo.
You are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give
look at the route. Look at that. Look. I mean, look how I caught the ball. Look how I caught the ball.
All the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Bates. And that's complete to Jesse James. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays, and target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there at 22. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this
ridiculous,
game. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and throwing him to stop before it turns into something big.
Good D, yo. Good D. Good D. Good. Yo, that was a big receiver for more yards. That's 6. Yo, you see that? You seen that, Mike? Yo, ooh. Good D.
On third down, here's Lindsey. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
I take my points.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Just made that so, yo. Oh my.
Nice, and no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
That's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
I just made that.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left.
That'll
be incomplete.
I believe so. Nah, I scored first. Nah, he got. Yeah, he got ball. I'm pretty sure.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Richardson to throw again. And this will be incomplete.
That is a blank sandwich.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
How did quarter 3-man deep defense stop that?
For a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. Let's get back to it.
Do you see how I just stopped it? But yo, I'm in 4-3. Niggas is playing that thing right.
The NFC Championship game, fielded about a yard deep, and all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have.
Yo, that field goal hurt, yo. That field goal rate hurt so bad, yo. That field goal rate hurt.
And they start the second half with Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yo, this nigga is cheesing, yo. This nigga is straight, yo. Look how he just scored, yo.
66 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I don't like what defense stopped runs, yo. Like I got like full line, like yo.
I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
That's a new ass Corey White. Actually, his name.
It's James White. Alright, this nigga should be wide open.
On first down, Bates. That is caught by the former game.
Yo, you get walk my Carrigan. Show you suck!
Pays off to the
this nigga in a hard flat.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Add the game here to the previous play.
What I did to Bobby Wagner. Ran near that
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
In man coverage, your #1 cardinal rule, don't get beat deep. And that's why the comeback route is so effective, because that's how they're selling it, Brandon. Taking you all the way upfield before breaking it back down.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
60 outlaw. Bravo.
From the gun, Bates. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Cameron Hayward coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4.
A long time I just made that field.
The kick by Lutz is good. And high fives
for that one game right
now.
now.
Ends in 3. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Niggas don't be fumbling no more either.
Richardson now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ross. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch a slap, watch a slap, watch a slap.
2nd and 4.
Thank you! Thank you!
Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Allen Bailey in on the stop.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
Nigga, stop blocking!
Get upfield.
Yo, you have one job. Block. There's literally one person who's getting in untouched.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
I mean, did you see him
from the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Richardson going to throw again. And his pass incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Kill, 3. Back.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game.
Oh, no. Mike told me he fumbled a lot, man. He's straight
almost like
fumbled,
in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Buying time to his left.
Come on, Thomas nigga got in the pocket,
yo.
yo.
That one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come
like, who this nigga got on his offensive line?
They are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Look, yo, I know what he's doing. They still somehow to give him 4 yards off of that.
Because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Richardson operating from the gun, going for the ball. And that'll be incomplete.
Yes.
Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete. What happened?
During film study, that's one where
This
he's
is
just going to shake his
probably
head.
our last drive.
6 points go by the
Y'all
wayside.
know what y'all need to do.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Hey, seam six. There.
Throwing on first down. Bates. That's complete over the
And he fumbled. Yeah, that's game. That's game. I fumbled, yo. I lost. That's game right there.
34-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
Of course, the first fumble that happened.
When they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Don't fucking accomplish that to yourself, man.
Right there.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Come 5 wide trio, dummy.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Back to throw. Richardson.
Pick it! Oh, yes! Yo, dummy, he scored! Yo, thank you. This game's so fake. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, dummy. That'd have been crazy if they actually counted that, yo. If they ain't stepped up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Yo.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
To throw is Richardson. From the downhill throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And look at this. They get the
No
turnover.
3 points, get 3 points. Thank you, Trey Waynes.
Picked up by the former first-rounder, Trey Waynes.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Throwing to start the drive. Bates. He'll find Lindsey here.
Down. Save as much time as possible.
Past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
You literally caught. All right.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
You already know
and
what's
now the
coming
kick is
now.
away. This will be taken in after 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You better match protect.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 lines. Receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Throwing after the interception. Bates. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Looking to throw. Bates. And that is incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go. in this football game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Bates. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go!
Inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Sua Cravens with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage.
Look how crazy this game is, yo.
Right now, they want to stay that way.
Look at the foolishness. Look at the foolishness, yo. Yo, look at the foolishness, yo.
That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them,
yo, who is, like, look at this, like, he's manhandling y'all.
Green Bay. David Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
That O-line nasty.
Terry connecting on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Niggas is just like, oh, let's run commit. See what happens. Nothing.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
David Johnson, oh, get out of my way. I'm going to run you over to you.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. On 1st and 10, Bates. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Ryan Kerrigan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Able to find Isabella. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw. Bates. That's caught at the 1. And they will not get the 2 points here. But it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
Good game, really.
Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff. And
you have 400 passing yards,
and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
Hey, dummy, this nigga Dre sent a message in my stream.